And as promised, we are joined right now by the beautiful Reagan Foxx. Reagan, how's your afternoon, or morning, I should say, where you are? How's it going so far today?
It's morning here, and it's going well. Thank you for asking.
Good, good. Well, it's an honor to have you on the show, so we're excited about that. I want to get right into it. When we see you...
There's an ambulance here. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Hang on. I'll let him get by. All right, I can hear you now. No problem.
Of all things, sorry about that.
That's all right. All right, so you have, I was looking at you, I'm checking you out.
Wow, second one.
Okay. Something big time happened.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Chicago here.
No problem. All right, so watching you and checking out your videos, you have, obviously it stands out immediately. You have this long, lean, very athletic body. So I have to ask you, were you like an athlete growing up, a dancer, a swimmer, something like that?
That is a fantastic question. No one has ever asked that.
Really?
When I was younger, I played softball throughout high school. I wasn't very good, but at least I was there every day, and I did try. I was a track runner when I was younger as well. When I lived down in Auburn, I used to run track and all those races and so forth. And then I played volleyball. But I'm just lucky. I'm just tall and I have good genes.
Gotcha. So are you one of those that other women hate because you don't have to usually work out very hard or watch what you eat? It just comes natural, or do you have to hit the gym quite a bit? It has always been natural because I am so tall. And kind of showing my age a little bit, the being fit was just being skinny. When back in the 80s, I think the fit style was just kind of coming about and that type of thing. So I never did work out other than just the sports I played in high school and college. But I guess I eat terribly. I'm trying to eat better. I'm actually just recently trying to go vegan. But, I love that sugar. I like to drink a little bit here and there. So, maybe. I'm just naturally blessed. Gotcha. A lot of women have to be jealous of that. So we'll get we'll get right into it. How did you find your way into the industry? What was your path? Did you have the traditional role?
I can hear you.
Oh, that's okay. So tell us about your path into the adult industry. How did that start for you? How did it become on your radar? And how did it become something you became interested in?
I'm going to go inside. I think it's better to be inside.
Okay, that's okay.
I'm having a business meeting this morning regarding my website, and so kind of double stacked with.
Yeah.
I'm going to find a spot for you.
Okay.
Okay. My past.
Mm-hmm.
I started. I was in real estate doing appraisals for the banks, and when the market had crashed, and so I had a friend that was a cam girl, and I thought, I could do that. And so I gave it a shot. So for the past 6 years, I've been camming. I don't really cam that much this past year, but that's how I started. And then I became friends with Jody West, and kind of just as a natural progression from there. Then Brazzers gave me a shot, and I've been in it now for a full year.
Gotcha. So in a typical month, how many scenes do you? I'm sure you've got enough status now in the industry that you can be pretty selective. I'm sure you get a lot of roles offered to you. How many scenes do you shoot typically in a month?
Because I live in Arizona, so I travel, whether it's to LA or Florida or Vegas. So I'm, on a good month, I might be working 12 to 15 scenes. On a slow month, I'm lucky if I have 4. But that's okay, because there are times where I need to be home. I mean, I do have a child at home, and I need to be there. So being gone for 2 weeks out of the month can be a little bit taxing for me. So I do enjoy if I have some downtime, but I also really like it when I stay busy. I haven't honestly maybe it's just the MILF roles is really all that I play. So I haven't been completely booked up for a month as of yet, and we'll see if I ever get there. I hope so, but I don't know if there's enough MILF content or MILF work out there for me to stay completely busy for a solid month or that type of thing.
Gotcha. What's it been like dealing with the spotlight now? I mean, now you have fans following you, all the followers on social media. Has that been crazy or overwhelming for you? Is it something that you enjoy and embrace? What's that been like?
Oh my gosh, I love my fans. I am absolutely nothing without them, and I have some really diehard fans that have been with me since the beginning of my camming days. So to know that I have people that still I interact with each and every day for the last 6 years is wonderful. The downside is I have had a few guys that have moved here, and I've said, don't move here for me because I won't be seeing you. But then, you get out in public and people do recognize you, and or they'll say, oh, I saw you with your kids, so I didn't want to say hi, or I saw you at the hospital. So you're constantly, someone's always seeing you or telling you later that they saw you. So it can get overwhelming. I just embrace it. Like if I'm out on a Saturday night and someone comes up to me or someone buys me a drink, I give them a big hug. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you, type of thing. But in all actuality, I'm pretty shy and I'm super introverted. So at times I just have to kind of pull back and just not look at Twitter for a few hours or whatever, just to kind of regroup.
Gotcha. We're visiting with Reagan Foxx. A few more questions before I'll let you get out of here. What about, this is the one that I wanted to ask. We have had a lot of other adult stars on, and I always wonder about kissing during your scenes. I know for some people in the industry, they're in relationships and things like that. I know that that's part of it, usually in those scenes. Is that something that you enjoy? Is that something that, kissing, is that something that, what do you feel about that during your scenes?
I love kissing. You have great questions. I think that when I kiss, I'm more of I like to tease. I like to use my tongue, and I like to, if someone's going to kind of pull my lip or my tongue a little bit harder, that just brings that fire out in me a little bit more when someone can kind of tease kiss back, I guess. I wonder if I kiss too much during my scenes. I was looking at a trailer this morning, and I thought, gosh, I'm really going after his mouth on that. And do people like that in porn? I don't know, but I certainly like it. To me, it brings that tiger out in me.
I hear you. So, have you had any backlash from family or friends that that sort of looked down or scorned on you being in the industry?
I had a crazed fan that felt that it was in his right to notify my family. This was last year, and they don't talk to me anymore. My parents. So I try not to think about it. My child knows what I do, and she knows it's just a job, and she knows that I'm still her mom, and she still loves me, and she tells me that all the time, and that's what matters.
Absolutely. What about hygiene on the set? That's another question I always wonder about. Have you ever had, I don't know, on all these sets that you guys do, are there showers, or have you ever had a problem with someone that wasn't smelling fresh or clean? Has that ever been an issue?
It has been, absolutely. It was a female, and I looked over at the director and just gave him these really stern eyes, like there is no way I'm going to be able to do this. And the director, they got the hint, or they either noticed the inconsistency and they stopped it and asked her to go clean up and that type of thing. I'm really anal about that. I'm washing and okay, are we getting ready to start for sex? Okay, hold on just a second. Then I just go and do a complete revamp because I just I want to make sure, and I want everyone else to do the same. If someone does smell, when you're in the process, if you're already into it, you just gotta go into it and just make the best scene that you can.
Absolutely. What about,
yeah, there are showers on set. So so like if I drive in, I'm always showering when I get there. You know, you always shower when you get done. I know every female, we all have our thing that we do afterwards because you're always trying to prevent some sort of infection.
Absolutely, absolutely. What about your sex drive now as compared to when you were in your 20s? You know, I know women hit their peak around that 40-year-old mark. What about your sex drive? Has it increased? Is it about the same? What's it been for you?
I honestly can't get it enough. I feel like I'm always begging someone to try to get it. So yes, it definitely is. But it's more meaningful now than when I was in my 20s. Now I can I understand my body and I know exactly what I want and I know what I'm doing, and it just, you know, I crave it. I want it.
Gotcha. All right, we end with a segment called Rapid Fire. I just fire quick questions at you and just get your first response. Okay, so if you were going to get booked to do a sex scene with a mainstream celebrity, male or female, who are you going to pick?
Ooh, male or female? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Kendra Lust.
Okay, all right. Your favorite perfume?
Oh, I actually wear two. I mix them. I have them on all the time. One is Chanel, and then there's an Ed Hardy, and it just smells really good. I always get compliments on it.
All right. Your best sexual experience on air or in your personal life?
My best sexual experience? I would say my best sexual experience would be off of camera, only because, you know, that's you're not thinking about, what position is the camera and what's facing the camera. I would say, this is so weird. I don't want to sound so girly, but there is a time where I had such a great orgasm that I actually literally tears came out of my eyes. It was just that intense.
All right.
Sounds like a girl, huh?
That is awesome. Cats or dogs?
I have two of each.
All right. So you can't. It's a tie. Then we'll call that a tie. And then the last one.
Tie.
The last one, I know you mentioned earlier that you eat terrible. I have a hard time believing that the way that you look. But what is your guilty pleasure food? What's that one thing that you know you shouldn't do, but you indulge in every once in a while to splurge?
Man, there's just too many to list. Yikes! I love cookies. Cookies and you give me a plate and it's probably not even going to be enough. I'll need more.
All right. Well, before you go, you have to promote yourself. I know you mentioned your website is coming, your social media. Tell us all about what you got going on, current projects. What can we look forward to? How can the fans follow you and stay in touch?
I just got back from London with Brazzers. We did a parody called How I Fucked Your Mother. So then the website, will be up soon, which is reaganfoxx.com. I'm always available on Snapchat. That's free. I don't really communicate. I communicate once in a while, but I can't answer everybody, obviously. And then Twitter. I'm all over Twitter. I would definitely try to respond to everyone if I can on Twitter.
Sounds good. Well, Reagan, I'm a big fan of yours. It was a pleasure to have you on. I really enjoyed the conversation. You are a class act. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day.
Thank you so much. Have a great day, and thanks for having me, Jeff.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Reagan Foxx, man, check her out. She is a beautiful, beautiful lady. Fellas, you've got to check her out. I guarantee you're going to become a fan. Become a fan of us as well. Hit that subscribe button right now on my YouTube channel. It's Keeping It Real with Jeff Richardson. Go on there because, like I said, if you like that interview, we have a whole bunch of other ones like there. Just take a few minutes, browse through, check some of those out, and be on the lookout because there's a whole bunch more coming. Be part of our movement. We want you guys to be part of our family. Tell a buddy about us right now. Anyway, positive people doing positive things. We are out, and football season is getting closer. I can't wait.